fact that a lot of Snowfall fans don't want to admit is that Franklin and Louie were practically the same person. On the surface, I could see how that might sound absurd, and I'm sure as I'm speaking, a lot of y'all are saying, oh, that's not true, you're bugging. Let me explain. First off, both Franklin and Louie are deeply ambitious people that would do just about anything to escape their circumstances. And their endless ambition is what drew both of them into conflict time and time again. It was always inevitable that Franklin and Louie were going to be the last two people standing. Because Franklin, he wanted to take the tried and true path of a white capitalist, and he looked up to them despite having Black Panthers as parents. And we saw Louie idolize the lifestyle that Claudia had with the nightclub, the money, the traveling, stuff like that. She wanted it all, and they were both willing to do whatever it took to make their dreams a reality. And for a time, we did see that both of them had managed to make their dream a reality, but their unrelenting ambition is what caused their downfall in the end. And throughout Snowfall, we saw that both of them felt like a desperate need to dominate and control others because they felt as though they lived in a world that disrespected them simply because they were born Black in America. And in Snowfall, we did hear Louie touch upon the fact that she feels even more disrespected than a Black man, because at least a Black man they'll take serious. Her as a Black woman, she said that she felt even more disrespected. I know a lot of fans, me included, felt as though Louie's actions were at times a bit too drastic, but she said it herself.
You think it's hard being a Black man in this world, Leon? Try for 5 minutes living in it as a Black woman. Every move I make gotta be iron fucking clad, or these niggas is gonna chew me up and spit me out. And that ain't happening to me.
Louie clearly felt that her self-respect was worth dying for, as Jerome said, but in the end it was not her that paid the price, it was her husband. And even their endings kind of mirror each other, because mind you, Franklin being a drunken, homeless bum that has to, look upon the neighborhood that he once pretty much ruled with nothing to show for it, that's an ending worse than death. And I can say the same thing for Louie, because all the money, the respect, the houses, the cars, the nightclub, it's all gone. She is on the run forever. She will be forever looking over her shoulder. She won't know who to trust. Both of these endings for these characters is a fate worse than death. I'm gonna probably go into it more in depth in another video, but I just want to see what y'all thought. Do you guys feel as though Louie and Franklin were practically the same person, or do you feel like I'm off the mark here? Let me know down in the comments.